Hello everybody, it's Dougie here, Racer 294.
Hello everybody, it's Dougie here.
It's GLR Racer 14, the old tag. So hope everybody can hear me. So we are on board with the new Assetto Corsa Competizione PlayStation 5 upgrade / update, and we are going to go through what's on the game real quick and do a little driving to see what the graphics are like. Now, I just updated everything. I didn't know how it was going to go because it seems like everybody's got to do it a little bit differently, and what I had to do was go into the home screen, go into PlayStation Store, and then check for I had to actually pick the PlayStation 5 and download it. So it was already free, so it actually was a purchase in the store. And then also the 3 DLCs that I already had for the game, the Intercontinental GT pack, the 2020 GT World Challenge pack, which was Imola, and the British GT pack, which was the British tracks and GT4. So it went smoothly. About 10-minute download. I have a disc version of PlayStation 5 and a disc version of the PlayStation 4 Assetto Corsa competition. So it tells you have to have the disc in your console to run the game. That's the one thing that I was a bit concerned, or not concerned, that I had a bit of a get rid of the music. That was the thing that they didn't make any mention of, that you do have to have the disc in to play it if you have the disc version. So those that have the digital version may have a slightly different download upgrade process through PlayStation Store. So again, home screen looks the same, a lot sharper, very clear, but I also have a new television, so that looks a lot better. Went to a 4K television, so it's a lot clearer with those settings. So you can't use your controller with the game. That's one thing that still stays the same. You have to initiate the game with your wheel to use your wheel to navigate. But as we get in here, our rating is here. So our rating stayed the same, 9200, one gold rated. That stayed the same. Stats for all the tracks, they're all the same. Alex, I've already been in it and looked through everything just to get a preemptive, so I know what's there. I've already picked up the M4, which was there, and you can still customize your driver, but you cannot change your driver abbreviation on the windshield number board. So that's a bit of a disappointment. I was hoping that would change, but it did not. So let's go into single player, and again, so liveries are also here. The new liveries are here. You had to go to 2020. None of the liveries changed in Intercontinental GT or GT4. But I haven't checked GT4. We'll check that. But British GT, none of those liveries changed. But for the others, they did change. So you pick your car. Let's say the Vantage. So Garage 59. There's your two that use it. Well, Garage our Motorsports didn't race. Well, I think Garage 59 was the only one that raced. But here's their 2020 liveries. And I don't think their liveries really changed much. But let's go to a team that really did change. Say McLaren. Jota. There's Jota. They did change. So they had their two cars. And for those that are wanting to. Ferrari's another one that did change. So AF Corsa, their cars pretty much look the same, but there's that's the Spirit of Race. Spirit of Race, they raced in European Le Mans, but they also had entries in SRO GT World Challenge Europe. So they did do some races. Another team that changed their liveries, Rinaldi, or ran David Perel. They did change their liveries. So Benji Heights and Patrick Coolidge. There's Dave. Dave did some of the endurance races with them. There's their older liveries. So, hey, and how you doing, man? Hey, Richie. So, other cars. So here's the M4. The M4, you only get one livery. That's the number 82. I already changed one. I already made one. So we're going to try it out. I might just go back to a car I know, because I know the steering angle is different on this. So, and hey, yeah, we're gonna give a couple spins. Yeah, the P from what I've seen, I did watch stream. What was it? Gamer Tech or Game Tech UK did a stream as he did the same thing that I'm doing now. And he kind of jumped right into it a little bit quicker than when I think he just got to try to get right into the driving part of it and see what it looked like. Some other cars. There's just if people want to see what the cars look like. So orange FFP Barwell. See, now there are some Barwell did. I think they did some racing in both places. So that's Emil Frey. Again, I made a bunch of changes, so it's hard for me to really grade. I did look at this on PS. I did look at the PS4 version on the PS5, and it's not nearly as clean as this is. This is really clean. Again, I wish I could use the controller so you could zoom in. Very sharp, very high definition images that even right here looking in the garage right now, cars look really, really good. Everything looks really, really sharp. So it looks like it is using the upgrades on the console and the television. So really, really nice going. So let's just go to a car that I know I have a setup for. I think I have a setup for the 20. We'll just go into Mad Panda. We'll just use the Mad Panda. So, and Monza's an easy track. So let's start the session. Let's see if we have our setups. It would be nice to know if we have any of our setups. I did. So, yeah. So we're going to start getting trophies again. So let's see if I have any setups. Current setup, no setups. So we got hosed on our setups. Let me see what my settings are. Yeah, I need to go back to there. That's good. So we need to go back to options and change controls. So yeah, it looks like it's got this new graphic here on the side for your throttle, brake, and I guess this helps you to figure out if your steering rotation is correct. So that's kind of cool. It looks like my bindings all stayed the same, which is cool. So, yeah, I had to close off my mic. I had to close the door. So, so the PS4 version, I think, is going to get an update. I believe that the PS4 is going to get. Somebody said the PS4 will, will get the M4 GT3. So, so let's try it out. Let's see how it drives. Drive.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Ooh, that's loud. There we go. Oh, that's loud.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
So you can. Force feedback seems to be worse. So, looks like somebody, hold on, I gotta change the audio. Audio on this is really loud in my ears, so, and view settings. So you do have, you can change your field of view. So when you're in cockpit view, it's really, really big. But what I can't do right now is options. You need to go to audio. So onboard engine is really loud. I think we had most of this stuff damaged. So this is really, really loud. Yeah, it's really clear, Ian. It's at night and day. Unfortunately, comms, it's all loud. Turn all this stuff down. But the onboard engine is insanely loud. Way louder than it needs to be. I'm going to try that. Control. So we do need to be able to cycle our camera. Thought we had something for that. Cycle camera. I think I had it as square before. All right. So let's see. Drive. So let's go to in the. Let's look at there. Cycle camera. Okay, so here we are in the camera mode. So let's see. View settings. View settings. So you can change your view. How much you want. On center, off center. How much further away you want. Now that's pretty big. Field of view pitch. This is all big, massive difference. This makes people that love cockpit view. This makes you can change locked wheel, driver wheel hidden, so you can hide the wheel. Off, on. So this is all massive. This is what this game was always supposed to have. So And so let's just try and see how it goes. I didn't save it, so. Still really loud. Might have to play with the still incredibly loud. It still sounds great. It's just really loud. I can't barely hear myself. Oh, yeah, massive. Yeah, if you have PS4 version, if you have a PlayStation 5 and you have the PS4 version, it's a free upgrade. So the first thing you need to do is, obviously load the game. If you have the disc version, you have to put the disc in, go to Play Store. You're going to have to go to Play Store and search for Assetto Corsa. And then, let's see what I did. Let's just go to home. I'll go to home and so you guys can see it. So go to Store and go search. You're going to have to search. And you search Assetto, or just done. Go here, PlayStation 4 version, select it, hit the 3 dots, view product. Now you go here, hit the next 3 dots, and I think if you click this one here, it brings you back to here. Now, since I've already bought it, it should say free. So, and yeah, so it should say free. But since I already have it, it's kind of like already there. And then when you go down to your add-ons, they'll be there too, and you just have to download them. It should say when you hit here, it should say download one of these settings. I forget which one it was. I should have watched it. So, and I guess you can't see what I'm doing, can you? I didn't know that. I guess that's true. All right, so unfortunately you can't see, but yeah, at least I was saying what I was doing, and so maybe that'll help you. So it's still really, really loud. Maybe that's just incredibly loud. As good as it sounds, it's just, dang it, it always freaks me out when I do this. Still need to turn the volume down on all this stuff. This game is incredibly loud. And video, that's new. It didn't have a video option before. That's the one thing that they did add. So, and the view settings, that's really cool. I'll have to play with that some more. I didn't save it before, so still very loud. quit this and we'll try. Is any track you guys want to see that are watching? Hey, Josh. And yeah, sorry. I guess when I go into my home screen, it does the thing where it just gives you privacy. I must have that settings still turned on. But yeah, it's a huge. I mean, really, I was skeptical, kind of like I'm kind of skeptical with Gran Turismo 7, that we were going to get a big nothing burger. We were going to probably get a little bit better frame rate or some type of graphical change. And we would get the liveries in the new car, but it would be like a little bit refreshed. It's a big deal. I mean, it's really, really impressive. I think Kunos came through, and I don't think they underpromised. I think they over-delivered, really, because it was, the interview on GT Planet yesterday. I watched it several times yesterday or the day before, and I wasn't. I made comment to it. I was like, I'd lowered my expectations for this game, and now I'm really impressed with it. It's really, really good. So I'm going. Let's see. I'll have to check what the steering ratio is for the. I'll have to check what the steering ratio is for the new BMW. I think it's the old BMW was like 480 or something. GT3's BMW. I think it's 500. But I think it's 500. It's either 500 or 520. No, it's we'll try it. Let's try a different track. And the different tracks are still there. Try Mount Panorama. Let's try Mount Panorama and the new BMW. This is how we were just there. And of course, we're going to go to my Mad Racer. But we have to change it on. I'm going to try 520. Let's switch over to Discord. Okay. 75 main volume, 50 engine. Thank you, Josh. All right. All right. Where's my cursor at? Oh, I'm still on my own. All right. All right. Let's go to Mount Panorama. Is probably gonna look sick. I mean, I'm hoping it's coming through on the video. I'm pretty sure it is. Options, audio, main volume. What do you say? 75. Yeah. See, and what do you say? Engine 50. Yeah. When I had my PlayStation 4 died, I lost all these settings, and then they go to controls. I think I'm gonna go there. I want to try 520. I think it's 520. That seems pretty decent. That's actually pretty helpful. But it's just if it's a 1-to-1, it's good. All right. Force feedback's not as good as it was before, and that could be something else. I mean, it could be definitely changed. So setup, we'll just go with the safe setup for right now, because we don't really have any idea what's going to go. I'm going to go back. Why did it change that car? Dang it. Why did it? I know why, because I went to Intercontinental Challenge. I had to change the car manually. There it is. Why is it not there? Start session. Why did it have me in a Lamborghini? That's weird. There it is. All right, let's just drive. There it is.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh, so loud. Definitely have to play with the field of view. It's definitely not like a Group 2 car. I lost it so many. But it's also pretty big news out of that interview yesterday about new DLC coming, new cars coming. So that's very, very good news for Assetto Corsa. This car feels pretty good right away. It's since I'm a BMW fanboy, I guess I'll be using this car a lot. You know, I tried using the M6 and it's just so not competitive. Oh, the dipper. That's the dipper here. This car feels real good. I like this. Much brake.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
That's not a good lap, but Feels like you gotta shift this early. No. Yeah, this is a game changer for this title. And this is what everybody was hoping it was going to be like on PlayStation 4. So. That Apex. Oh.
Damage at the right.
So, try to read the comments while I'm driving. I can't do that. Oh, that's cool. Ian, you're going to go to the British GT. That would be cool. I don't know what teams. I guess Century Motorsports will be using that car. I mean, a lot of it's not doing too great in most races. It's early days for it. I think expectations are a little bit too high for the M4 GT3. You know, teething. I mean, it's just first real season at Daytona 24. It didn't do too great, and again, trying to sort out all the BOP and everything else, and just it didn't seem like they had any kind of mechanical issues. I think it was just down on pace, and then they just had the Asian Le Mans Series at Yas Marina this weekend, and I think the Walking Horse was doing a little bit better. And they were Abu Dhabi the weekend before they were Abu Dhabi for two rounds, and they didn't do too well there. Kind of flipped around on them. Some cars did well, some cars didn't do so good. We'll see. I had heard that, Ian. I cannot confirm that. If you, only way you're going to get it is to upgrade. So if you have a PlayStation 4 and you have this game, as far as I know, nothing was ever said that there was going to be any updates or any upgrades or anything for the PlayStation 4 version. So whether they wrote the code to put this car in for the older console, I'm not sure. Again, the interview yesterday and every frequently asked question said that there was going to be. So hopefully they bring it to you, to the guys that don't have PlayStation 5s. They just need more PlayStation 5s out there. So it's really. Is there anything I want to try? I want to play with the view settings. Looks like you can change it. Oh wow, you can change it on the car too. So that's actually pretty awesome. Oh wow, that's really cool. And you don't want to be off center. I'd rather stay on center with this hood. Oh, you can stretch the hood out. That's really, really awesome. And oh, that's really cool. That's really helpful. That's very helpful. That's super cool. That is big time helpful. I feel like I'm driving a surfboard. Yeah, I was watching that stream earlier, and I think Matt Fox, I think he's in Hughes Discord, I think he had mentioned that they were going to add it to the older console, but again, I can't confirm that. But this is really awesome that they added field of view to this view. Yeah, you got to shift this car really soon in the rev. But 1.8 is coming to the PlayStation 5 version, which will change the physics and the tire model. And they may add other things. Again, like I say, there's DLC coming late spring, DLC coming in the summer, but I want to say that's going to be PC first. So that was close. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. I mean, we just hit. I mean, just a short time ago, we hit 100 subscribers, and we're now creeping up around 200 subscribers. But I don't think I'll be quitting my day job anytime soon. But I really appreciate all the new subscribers and all the likes and all the views. It's just nice to know that, you know, people watch your stuff and they like it and they join for just hopefully see you do more stuff. So. So nothing's really changed on this part. Nothing's really changed there. The file size was 15. I think it was less than 15 gig. Less than 15 gigs. Yeah. So it wasn't very big. It was, like I say, it was just an update. And it didn't take long at all. It took about I think it was less than 14 minutes. And the DLC updates were just like instant. They just happened like instantly. So yeah, it happened really, really quick. Yeah, with being able to change the, we're going to drop out here. That said drop out. Always forget you can go from the top to the bottom by going up from the top. Let's try something else. Yeah, GT7 is going to require definitely some creative math with hard drive space. You can add internal memory. You can add, like, I forget how much. I think you can add up to 4 terabits of internal memory, depending on how much you want to spend for a SSD and add it. You can also get a cheaper external drive. The thing is, with the external drive I had for my PlayStation 4, I can only put PlayStation 4 games on that. So, because of the formatting, I think the formatting is different. So, yeah. I'm getting some text messages from nobody. So, I think the amount that I'm getting a disc version of GT7 because, like many people, I want the physical disc. I want the case. I want everything else. I want a disc PlayStation 5 game. So Yeah, let's see what the GT4s. I don't think they're. Why does it say it's locked? Why does that say locked? That's not right. Our GT4 is locked. Well, I know why they're locked because I don't have the download. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't on my thing. Huh. Let's try. Let's go to Spa. Spa or Imola. Spa or Imola. What's the vote? Yeah. Yeah, I have, like I say, all my games are on my external hard drive. So any space that Imola? Okay, Imola. There's Imola. All right, what car do we want? Back to the M4 or something else, Richie? Yeah, I think you can get an internal. I'm going to get an internal SSD, and I think I'm going to get a 1 terabyte if I can. I don't know, might get 2 terabytes because you have to get the heatsink. You have to buy a heatsink. If you don't get a heatsink, you're. Yeah, the Merc does sound incredible. Yeah, the Merc is a beast. What's another beastly sounding car? Porsche. Let's go Porsche. Bentley. Not a fan of the Bentley. So yeah, here's some of the new liveries. That's their old liveries. That's their new livery. That's a 2021 livery. Row doesn't really change anything. Dynamic, they have a few liveries, I think. Fricadeli's nothing new. Allied Racing is a new one. That's a new livery, and they're a new team from 2021. KCMG, same liveries. Oh, just use row number 99. Confirm now. I gotta change. No, that's 800 on the 800 on the. There you go. So, or anybody asking, or anybody who's watching later, I use Fanatec CSL Elite, and I have a McLaren GT3 rim and Fanatec load cell pedals, and I'm running on a Titan Omega, a GT Omega Titan stand. And let's start the session. I don't know if this car's that great here, but we'll give it a go. Ford. Yeah, with Ford coming out with a GT3 car, and they have their GT4 car, the GT4 car should be in here. Honestly, if I had to, I don't know why it's not in there. It really is kind of irritating that it's not. Then I would expect them to add the Supra. The Supra GT4 has got to be in the game. It's becoming really popular with a lot of teams are using it, and we're just going to drive.
Green light. Show them what you got.
All right. Steering ratio seems okay. And let's try changing the view settings. Height. I like it a little lower. There. No, I want to be on center. Distance. Maybe a little farther back. Let's go. Save. Save. All right. Yeah, my external is hooked into the back, so I got it.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Okay. Yeah, change this field of view really is a big deal. Ah. This car's not doing it for me right now. So, well, so I'm thinking that I don't have a lot of memory left anyway on my external hard drive because I used it for everything. I had everything on it. My PS5, I think, was only 500 gig. I thought it was a slim. I think it was a slim terabit. It was a slim terabit, and maybe it was my Xbox One that was 500. I can't remember. Try a different car. Try McLaren. Try The Maca. And McLaren is 480. I hate this. Is one thing that I wish they would address, is the having to put in the steering locks. You know, if you put it on auto or 1080 or 900 or whatever they say, it never worked for me. Never worked. I always had to come in and change it because it just wasn't. It just wasn't right. I've always felt better to have a 1-to-1 ratio. 480. So, and drive.
Green light, go, go, go.
I don't know if you're going to have to adjust the, the clarity is really amazing. Right now, I just... car feels a lot faster, that Porsche. I have to. I think I gotta add some force feedback to this. Seems a lot lighter. So yeah, don't be expecting the impressive lap times. It's been a while since I played this game too. Cars do feel a lot better though. I mean, I'm not really pushing them that hard, but they don't feel as ready to kill you. I mean, in the past, with a set of Corsa, I've always felt like the car that wants to kill you at any turn. It wants to snap oversteer. And I'm not getting that feeling with this. And like I say, this is a car I don't really drive a lot either. Way wide. This car does sound really good. Yeah, I'm really down on pace here. Just got track limited. Such a good looking color scheme. But yeah, I mean, it looks like you're watching a real onboard. I mean, they really have done a spectacular job with the graphics. I mean, these cars are modeled so amazingly. So when they put them in this game, they're just amazing how good they look. Yeah. So I'm so happy that this this game has really, they knocked it out of the park. Really, I'm so glad that this is what we finally get. Yeah, it's. I mean, it feels like you're watching an onboard on a smartphone, like you're watching a YouTube video of a real thing. And you know, I mean, I've got a 50-inch TV in front of me. You know, so it's you know, about an arm and a half away, so it's probably about 3 feet away from me. So it might be too far away. Well, it might be further than that, but it looks so crystal clear. Um, I don't know. It looks like what Gran Turismo looks like now. If you watch Gran Turismo Sport, I mean, if you have Gran Turismo Sport now, um, and you have a high definition television, it probably looks like that. Um, it looks so much better. This is a game changer for this game. Anybody who has this game and has a PlayStation 5 are going to be really, really happy, I think. I can't really see what people could complain about. Um, it's uh, it's it's always had outstanding force feedback. It's always had uh, great audio. The only thing it's ever had was lacking is it's got a lot of things lacking. Let's say it's not amazing. It's not outstanding. Like Gran Turismo Sport has so many more things that this game doesn't. But what this game has is what Gran Turismo doesn't. It has amazing GT3 racing, GT4 racing. It does those two classes outstanding. I mean, there's no way about it, no way around it. Um, the uh, the way the game, crash physics and those sorts of things are, I think, much better than Gran Turismo. Because I mean, you'll have a crash box, where you're not touching somebody but you're crashing them. Penalty system, the way they rate players on this game is better. I mean, Gran Turismo Sport, Gran Turismo, all over. You have, you have a huge car library, but that's not what this game is for. But lobbies, setting up lobbies is so much easier, which we're going to take a look at multiplayer. There's just taking skate pictures, livery editor. Livery editor is huge. This game doesn't have a livery editor. I mean, you can change the car. Some cars you can't change, but you can make new cars. So multiplayer is something they did change too. So you still have your public multiplayers and a competition server, which I could go into. My competition rating's up, so I could go in there if I wanted to. But if you've got 60-minute races. So, but serverless. This is how you go server. You have all the private G portal servers. Now, I want to say that from what I've heard, G portal is not currently supporting PlayStation 5 servers. It's still on PlayStation 4 servers. There's no mixed servers. There's no mixed. You can't have PS5 and PS4s anyway, but they can't have that on G Portal either. But there you go down to create a private lobby. Click on your private lobby. Up here, I want to say you have to create a lobby. And I think alright, so I'm in here. Start as a spectator, start as a driver. Huh. So I guess I can invite people, but you can't just join my random lobby unless you're a friend. And I think that's what Gamertech was trying to have people do, was to go in and see if they could get into that. So online ID. Yes, I thought there was a way of putting a name on it. I don't think there's a way you can put a name on it. I guess it would probably just be my lobby, I guess. Because, I mean, usually they have names. So you can create a lobby. I guess you can create it as a, people come in and, yeah, you can create a custom race weekend, choose your car and your track, change your weather, but you can't add a name to it. I guess it would just be my private lobby. If I created a lobby, people could join that lobby how I created it versus so putting this, I don't know that this would be ideal it could be ideal for leagues. I mean, I guess you could run a league off of that type of private lobby. I mean, you'd have to have somebody who's the, league organizer, and you'd all have to join his lobby. So, yeah, number of opponents. Well, I guess it would probably custom race weekend. Where's the number of people? I guess maybe not. Multiplayer. That's weird. I guess you just have to create a lobby. Creating session. Still doesn't make sense. Hey, Todd. It is no. If you have well, first and foremost, you have to have a PlayStation 5. As far as I know, because I only have a PlayStation 5 now. My PlayStation 4 is dead. PlayStation 5, because this is a PlayStation 5 game. This is the Assetto Corsa PlayStation 5. So it's a free update, and you have to go into the store and select it. You have to go into this. You have to find Assetto Corsa in the store and then select PlayStation 5. Since you already have the game, digital or a disc version, you can get a free upgrade on either one. You still have to go in and unlock all of your content or re-download all of your DLC because you're adding it to your digital copy. Now, when I started loading it and everything, it says you do have to, if you have the disc copy, if your free upgrade is coming from a disc copy, you still have to use the disc to initiate the game. So it's not a true digital copy, even though it is a digital copy. It's more like a DLC for the PlayStation, the disc. It's like DLC for the disc. It's not a complete game. Now, for somebody who has the digital copy, it's going to be they're going to have a different. They probably will have a whole new game. I don't know. It's hard to say. But I need to find out where my GT4 pack is. I'm going to go look for that now. Home. And we're not broadcasting right now because I don't have it set up that way. I still need to look at. Just got to search for Assetto Corsa. And this is all the Assetto Corsa. View all. So where is? There it is. GT4 pack. So it didn't upgrade. It didn't. Yep, there it is. I got to download it. It didn't populate it. That's why I didn't have it. So there it is. It's installed now. Yeah. So view all. Installed. There's only 4 DLCs. There are 4 DLCs. I thought the GT pack had the DLC or GT4 DLC on it, the British GT, but it doesn't. So it's all had to be added. All right, so now I'm back. So, but yeah, overall, it's a big time improvement. Yeah. I mean, I recommend to anybody who's watching that's new. I recommend getting Discord. There's a Discord for in-stock. It's like in-stock alert Discord. And you just, if you already have Discord, then you just add that channel to your feed. And then you just go in and select what you're looking for. It's all electronic. So if you're looking for an Xbox, or a PlayStation, or graphics card, or whatever, or anything, that's in high demand, you sign up for it, and then you have to select what you're looking for, and when in stocks are going to happen or drop, it'll tell you. So, like I got mine from Walmart, and so it's gonna search, GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, um, I guess Newegg or whoever else is selling PlayStation 5s or can get them, because nobody will ever let you, pre-order one. You're just not going to get it. So, yeah, unfortunately. So, but is there anything that anybody wants to? Is it still watching? I know a couple of people are still watching. Is there anything else you guys want to see? We can go back and again. We still have. Let's try Spa in the BMW. I have to go back and change the steering ratio. Unless somebody wants to see something different. Again, I'm here for you guys right now. I'm here for myself too. But again, you need to set the steering ratio, controls, and I think I went with 520 is what I was guessing, because the old BMW, the M6, was 560, and I'm gonna say this is either 550 or anywhere from 520 to 550. I think is what this one was, and it felt good. It felt correct, I should say, when I did it before. And oh, did I do a race? I did do a race, didn't I? Oh well, let's try it. Setup. I have to change the setup though. I'm just going to go with the aggro setup. I don't have any setups for this. I don't know. So this is weird. So why is it showing the Lamborghini? And that's weird. There's a hot patch right there. So it says that I have the BMW M4 GT3, but it's showing the Lamborghini Huracan. So that's funny. That's funny. That's why I had to go back, and it's showing it correctly on the Delta. So let's did it? Dang it! Setup. Did it change my setup? Yeah. Yeah, it did change the setup though. So very, very bizarre. All right, let's see how it goes. I suspect I'll be crashing into somebody.
Green light. Give it all you got.
What in the heck? What is this? Free practice. Then we gotta change this though. Kiss the wall.
There's a slow car ahead.
I don't even know how long this race is going to be.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Looks so much better. have no idea why I just stopped right there. No reason. I think that update's got PlayStation or Gran Turismo AI in it right now. First time through Eau Rouge. I knew that was going to happen. His cars feel so much better.
Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No reason why to slow down right there. That's
on the right.
flat. That's flat through that turn.
Clear on the right. Session is now over.
Oof, that feels so good. I mean, really, that I don't know. That was not qualifying. That was just practice. So, oof.